Hey, what up guys? My name's Jack, and today I want to talk about— what the fuck is this? Really? Y'all had to put my face on the Zac Efron meme? Fine, that's it. I'm uploading 3 days in a row now, okay? I hope you're happy. So I'm sitting here right now in my hotel in Los Angeles. The guy next door is probably gonna hate me for recording this. But as you guys know, Activision flew me out to Los Angeles this weekend to attend COD XP, which is super awesome. Big thanks to them, and for the record, I don't have to make any videos. Like, I'm not getting paid to talk about zombies or to even make any videos at all. But I got some really cool shit to talk about today that I think you guys are gonna want to hear. So we're just gonna do this low budget, like, hotel room, like, lamp, weird iPhone video. So you're not going to get to hear this information in too many other places because the boys and I were among the first people ever to play Infinite Warfare Zombies today. We got to play for like a little bit over an hour and I get to tell you guys about it. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to capture any gameplay, so I can't show you any of it, but I am allowed to sit down and actually explain what I played and talk to you guys about what it's like to play Spaceland Zombies. So I'm going to answer some of you guys' questions about the game mode, at least to the best of my ability. Like I said, I only got to play for a certain amount of time, but I do think that you guys are gonna like it. And if you do end up enjoying it, and if you have the time, feel free to leave a like. I always appreciate that. But if you don't want to, or if you don't have the time, it's all good. But let's do this. First question: banana colada or no? The answer is yes. Like Treyarch did, they put it in the game, but they didn't like actually call it banana colada. Instead of making it a gobblegum, they did make it a perk, and it's called Trailblazers. I didn't actually get to use it in the game, but basically what I read and what I saw, it looked like exactly like banana colada, exactly what everybody wants. You slide and it leaves a trail of fire behind you rather than bananas, and it obviously kills zombies with that fire. So with that said, I guess I might as well tell you the other perks that we found. I think that we found all of them. I'm not exactly sure, maybe not, maybe there's some that you have to unlock or something like that, but we found a lot of perks, so here we go. There is Tough Nuff, which is Juggernog. There's Up and Atoms, which is Quick Revive. Bomb Stoppers, which is some version of PhD Flopper. Bang Bangs, which is Double Tap 2, it literally gives you double the bullets. And there was Quickies, which is Speed Cola, they call it Quickies. Racing Stripes, which was Stamina. Mule Munchies, which is literally Mule Kick, it's you get 3 guns, but it was 2,000 points instead of 3,000 points, which is pretty cool, I guess. I still feel like the perk is gonna be the worst one in the game, but hey, at least it's 1,000 points less. Blue Bolts, which is essentially Electric Cherry, it electrifies zombies around you when you reload. And finally, the only new perk that we saw in the game that wasn't like a Treyarch adaptation or something like that is called Slappy Taffy, and that just increases the melee damage, like punching and knifing and stuff like that. But one new thing that we did find about these perks is the fact that you can actually put them back. Like, you don't have to keep them until you die. You can buy them, then go back to the machine and put them back. You don't get your money back, but at least if you don't want that perk anymore, you can open up that slot again. Number 2, how does the boss round work? Does the boss have its own round, or does it spawn in with the zombies? That's a great question. The only boss round that we found was pretty much the exact same as dogs, but instead of dogs, it was like these crazy clowns running around, the ones that you guys saw in the trailer. And from what we found, they were really easy to kill. They were pretty much an insta-kill. I'm sure they get harder in the later rounds. However, they do blow up when you shoot them. So you can't let them get too close, and you can't shoot like too many when they're around you, or they will blow up and kill you. But number 3, question: is it better than Exo Zombies, or does it feel similar to Treyarch? Okay, so gameplay wise, it definitely feels more similar to Treyarch, which I think is a great thing. I think we can all agree that the zombie movements and our movements are very similar to Treyarch. You still got the slide, you still got pretty much the same kind of core movement as Black Ops 3 Zombies. However, just the style and the theme is really different, like you guys saw. Basically, they took everything that Treyarch has already done, the things at least that Treyarch has already found out that we like, and they kept those in the game, and then they added to them, and they added more stuff on top of that, which I think is fucking great, because they kept the stuff that we love, which is obviously a good thing, but then they added things like these extra things that are fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie, like, they're weird, but they make the game experience really fun. So for example, we can talk power-ups. They still have the traditional max ammo, Carpenter, insta-kill. They have double points, but they call it double cash. And then on top of that, they added an infinite ammo power-up and an infinite grenade power-up, which is pretty much what it sounds like. It's 30 seconds of shooting as many bullets or throwing as many grenades as you want. And on top of that, you can pick up things from zombies, like they drop ammo, I think they drop tickets, I think maybe they drop cash, I don't know, they drop weird stuff though. But yeah, it's very similar to Treyarch. You feel like you're playing kind of a version of Treyarch Zombies, just a really arcadey version. It doesn't feel like Exo Zombies. The only thing that seems similar to Exo Zombies is the way that the power-ups look. They look like power-ups from Exo Zombies, but they are pretty much the same as Treyarch Zombies. Plus, you still got the 3-hit system. Zombies can kill you in 3 hits, just like Treyarch. So yeah, pretty similar. Number 4, is the map big? Are the characters good? I'm gonna be honest, the map always seems a lot bigger the first time you play it. And that just goes without saying for any map, you know? You're confused, you get lost, it just feels like a giant map. However, this map did seem really fucking big, man, like really big. Let me put it this way, like after you open the first room door, there's then 3 different sections of the entire map, of the entire amusement park that you can choose to go to. And there's like a mini map in the first room that kind of, you know, lays out the entire map on a screen. There are 17 different locations that you can go just based on that map. I repeat, 17 different locations. 17. Which I don't even think that we got to see all of them, but there's a lot of places, man. And as far as the characters go, they were awesome, man. My girl Sally especially was hot as fuck. She's got like lingerie on her arms or something. I don't know what it was. I'm not even gonna try to go there. But the coolest thing about these characters is that they all have their own melee animation. Like there's no more knifing in zombies. You're not knifing at all. If you're Point Dexter, you're slapping zombies. If you're my girl, you straight take a fucking spoon to these guys. I don't know who decided that. It's kind of weird, but you literally shank zombies with a spoon. If you're Andre the Rapper, then you got brass knuckles and you're punching him with brass knuckles. And if you're the jock, I forget his name right now, like if you're the jock, then you have a beer bottle that you're smashing on top of the zombies' heads that kills them. So I think that's really creative. I think that's really cool. Just it spices things up, you know. But at number 6, how does combining points to open a door work? That is a good ass question. So some of the doors are very normal. They're like one person pays 750 points, 1250 points, whatever it is. There's a lot of doors like that, but then there's other doors, mostly like the doors that open big parts of the map, like are those sections that I was just talking about, that you can donate to. So you go up to it and it'll say donate 1,000. So you can donate 1,000 and then your friend can come up, donate 1,000. He can donate 3,000 if he wants to, do it 3 times. But it's nice because for these really expensive doors, one person doesn't have to pay for it. You know, you guys can all kind of like pool your money, pitch in. And that kind of reminds me of the ATM. There is an ATM where you can go up, you can put 1,000 points in, and then another person can go get that 1,000 points from the ATM. So you can share points. Multiple people can contribute to doors, which isn't following like the basic core of zombies, but it does make sense, you know, when there's an expensive ass door and you guys kind of want to all pitch in. Number 7, how are the bumper cars? I'm gonna be honest, guys, the only thing that we noticed about these bumper cars is that they fucking kill you. Like, I don't know if we were just doing it wrong, but there's like this one room of bumper cars that you have to run through, and they just kind of start driving one at a time across the room, and if they bump into you or if you get in front of them, they just fucking down you. I think somebody just woke up because I was recording. It's like 2 a.m., dude, I'm an asshole. I'm gonna try to be a little bit quieter. Was it fun or did you get bored of it really quickly? Well, here's the thing. We were only allowed to play 15 minutes at a time, which kind of sucks. It makes sense because they didn't want us finding everything, but basically we were pretty much only able to get to round 10 or so each game we played, and then it would just restart because they didn't want us playing for more than 15 minutes for some reason. However, in that 15 minutes alone, we found like so many things that I think make this game fun. There was a freaking robot named Neil that you gotta go find his head, and then you gotta go reattach it to him, and after you do that, he starts to give you these challenges that you can do throughout the map, or you can do as you're playing. You don't have to like go out of your way to do them. They're really easy things to do while you're killing zombies, and then you get rewarded for completing those challenges within a certain amount of time. So in other words, yeah, Neil is the fucking homie. There's also just like a ton, and I mean a ton, of little like arcade games that you can play around the map to earn tickets. You can play basketball, you can play like arcade like stick and button games, you can play shooting games, you can go on that ride that you saw in the trailer with a buddy, stuff like that, which I think is really dope, and it kind of encourages you to go around and do these types of things, even though like, dude, I was shooting basketballs and I didn't think the zombies could hit me when I was doing it. So I was like making these 3-pointers, bro. And I swear to God, the zombies just came up and killed me behind me. So like, fuck that. So you gotta be careful, but it is dank. Are there wonder weapons any good? So like I said, we weren't really allowed to play for that long. So we didn't actually get to play with any wonder weapons, but we did see a freeze gun that looked very much like a wonder weapon. And the weird thing is that it wasn't only in the mystery like wheel box or whatever it is. It's the wheel that spins around and gives you your guns. We saw it on a shelf as well, and you were able to get it for 500 tickets. And I'm gonna tell you right now, 500 tickets in this game is a lot of tickets. Like, you gotta put in some work to get that amount of tickets. So this thing is obviously important somehow, whether it's the wonder weapon itself or it's like part of the wonder weapon. I don't know, but it did look very important and it did look very wonder weapony. Other than that, we did get to spin the wheel a lot and we got some cool weapons. I picked up the axe, man. That shit was insane. Like, it seemed better than the Galva Knuckles. It seemed better than the Bowie knife, the sickle, any of that. It just tore zombies up, and you could kill like multiple zombies in one swing, which I thought was awesome. Other than that, we got like these big laser guns. We got these guns that reminded me of the Death Machine, but they were actually like shit that you could keep. So I'm just gonna say that the weapon choices seemed really cool, but like I said, we only got to play for about an hour, so I can't promise anything. But from that first experience, yeah, the weapons were awesome. The one criticism I guess I do have is that the mystery wheel, it seemed to like get the teddy bear or their version of the teddy bear. It was like this astronaut stuffed animal or something like that, but it seemed like we were getting that and the box was moving like every 3 or 4 times we hit it, which it was a really big pain in the ass to have to run around and go find this new wheel every single time. Number 10, does the music actually sound relevant? Or so there was definitely a lot of music that seemed to fit the theme, but the thing that was really cool is that you could actually go up and interact with David Hasselhoff, or the DJ, and you could change the song that was playing throughout the map. So if you want to listen to like a certain tune that they have, you can go up and you can just keep pressing square and change it, kind of like a jukebox. But those were some of your questions, guys. I'm trying to think if there's something I missed. I don't think I talked about the coins. There were these special coins, different colors, 3 different colors, red, blue, and green, that the zombies kept dropping that you could put into special machines. And once you put 3 coins in there, they would give you like this special trap. We got fireworks, we got the boom box, and a couple other things that I don't necessarily remember right now, but that was pretty cool. You got these little traps that you can move around the map. You could set them down, pick them up, activate them, deactivate them. So that was sick. And there were those fate cards that you kind of start the game with. They're like gobblegums, but they're not gobblegums. You don't gotta like buy them, as far as I know. You just start the game with them, and they kind of help you in little ways, like with health and shit like that. But if y'all have any more questions, leave them in the comments, man. I played a lot today, and I think I'm gonna play some more tomorrow. So I'm happy to make another video answering some more questions. Just leave them in the comments, and I need to get to bed to get to this event tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not like my normal thing. Like I said, I'm literally making this with an iPhone. But if you have the time and if you want to leave a like, go for it. Subscribe if you're new. I always appreciate that. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, and I will see you guys next time.